What's up, everybody out there? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. This stupid daily medicine I gotta take every day. Hope y'all are having a good day. Alcohol, but that's all I got, so. Ooh. Ooh. Man, drinking whiskey after eating buffalo. Little spicy. What's up, Jeannie Smith? How are you doing? Hope you had a good day. Donnie's being a little brat like normal. Man, my eye feels like it is. My right eye feels like it's gonna explode. Man, until the buffalo wings were kind of hot, because I got the sniffles from it. Means they were good, right? What's up, Snooks? How you doing, sweetheart? What's up, Snookies? Oh man, still got the sniffles. No, I'm not sick. Buffalo wings, and I think that's what is doing this to me. Anyways, all right, go ahead, share me out. You got your lift fixed today and new batteries for the scooter. Well, that's good, Jeannie. That's really good. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go get the parts to put on the new running board. So the steps on there, and they're gonna put on the Line-X. So I have to go to Fresno or to Clovis tomorrow. So I'm gonna spend tomorrow most of the day in Clovis, I guess. But then I'm gonna go afterwards and go to Fresno to Valley, so I can I wouldn't fold up. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Valley Iron in the morning after that and go pick up some metal. So that way on Friday I'm gonna start welding up my new I'm gonna repair my scooter rack, and then I'm gonna weld up a welding table. Oh, did you hear me talking? Come on. I got the door open so this little girl, she was outside. She was outside with Papa, huh? Although she's in trouble today. Huh? You can't go up there. She was up there. I guess the mail lady was there, and she heard the mail lady, so she ran up there. You can't go up there to go to the mail lady. No, you can't. All it was a thin washer. Wow, that's interesting. What's up, Gra? Probably just herpes. Yeah, it might be herpes. It might be. Who knows? So, how is everybody doing? What's going on, Gra? I haven't seen you in a couple days. No, Brownie, stay down. What's up? That message, so I couldn't reply. Where the heck are you? Oh my gosh. So, Panda, when she eats her food, I think she does it because I used to put her medicine in the food, right? You went to Ray Fisher, right on. Who said I saw Tatas? Anyways, they have used chairs too. Yeah, that's cool. They're nice there. What Panda does when she eats now is full of food, and she moves it around with her nose to make sure there's no hiding out, Gra. Get your ass back in the trunk where you belong. What's up, Panda Bear? Yeah, I'm talking about you. So when she does that, she knocks the food over, and for some reason, she likes to have her food up on her bed or on the couch where she sleeps. Are you sneaking in again? Are you sneaking in again? This little girl here. So she would always knock. So now I moved her food to the center of the couch, and her dog food's in the folds. What's up, beer guy? So now Donnie's sitting here. Let me see if I can show you. In the folds, trying in the little cracks. Look at him. He's trying to get in the little cracks so he can get the food. Like he's starving to death. Which I know damn well he isn't. Look at him. At least he's cleaning up for me, huh, Donnie? Oh my gosh, these crazy dogs. These crazy dogs. Thinking he's since I'm going on my trip in May, or not, because I'm going to Graw and then I'll go in the drunk uncle's house. I just don't want to stay too long or stay away too long. I don't want my stepdad to have to worry about taking care of her. He loves taking Brownie. Well, he likes taking care of Panda too, but Panda's afraid of him and won't go near him. So, anyways, we'll have to see. All right, well, let's get to the news, folks. That, well, I'll go hang out in my Discord if you want. Put this guy right here. Ooh. I had that little extra bit of, what do you call it? Of, I'll just hold it. Had that little extra bit of, chicken, you know? You ever get food stuck right up here, way up here? Ever since I got my teeth fixed, sometimes I get food stuck up there in my gums. So you gotta stick your tongue in there and get it out. Or as, what else do I do? Or sometimes I just stick water in my mouth and, you know, do that whole switching thing that gets it out. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Anyway, so according to the LA Times, the Biden administration accuses Russia of war crimes as a humanitarian crisis. Time they do that. You want some candy next time? Bruh. Beer guy's cool. Anyway, so attacks on the civilian markets, including apartment buildings, schools, maternity ward, and theater, said the sheltering children should be cited. As President Biden headed Wednesday to Europe with large-scale battles raging at his edge. His government formally declared that Russian forces have committed war crimes in the brutal attacks on civilians and others in Ukraine. So, so does that mean if he's committed war crimes, can we now go and can we have him arrested and, you know, oh, you like the towel with Jeannie Smith? Which towel? Are you talking about the one I got? Can I ban God Rides a Harley? I probably could, Beer. I probably could. Everybody knows you're fucking with them, bro. So can we arrest Bay? Well, there's no Guantanamo Bay, I guess, is there? Digga, I'm gonna tell your husband. Goodness, did you really just say that? Okay, now I gotta stop. I got a story. I was working in Dallas, and this is 2000, right after the millennium, and that, you know, that's when AOL was out and stuff like that. So I thought I was your lollipop. So we're talking. Me and my buddy are talking to these girls online. We're in the chat room. You know, we traveled and we were gone every 3 months. So we met this girl, and her nickname was. And that was before you could really send pictures and stuff like that. You know, if you sent a picture, it would take you like 2 hours. So we're sitting there, and I meet this girl online, and I was like, "Why is your nickname Lollipop?" And she's like, "Because you know." And I was like, "Oh, really?" So she talked me into going and meeting her, and I was like, "Well, I got my buddy with me, Albert. You know, if I go, do you have a friend for him?" And she's like, "Sure," because she wanted us to go. Brownie, get down. She wanted us to go all the way to Becos, Texas. From Dallas, I think, what is that? Because it's a couple-hour drive, right? Becos, Texas is right by Odessa, Midland. So we drive down there, and before I leave, I get my oil changed. Well, they didn't put the freaking oil plug back in right, or something happened, and my engine blew right by Midland. So we called these girls up. They came and picked us up. Oh my! It was just awful. Let's just put it awful. These girls were awful, 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 awful. So as soon as they pick us up to the airport in Midland, or to somewhere so we can get a ride back to Dallas, and she's like, no, they're closed right now. I said, well, what about where you live? Can we just drop us off at the Greyhound? Because we're kind of upset. Back. She's like, no, you got to stay the night with us. So we have to get a hotel room for each of us. And these girls are expecting something. All right, let's go find a liquor store. Let's buy some tequila and just forget about this shit. So yeah, so we had to drink a whole bunch of tequila because these girls did not look like what they were supposed to look like. Luckily, the Midland airport, and we flew back to Dallas. Oh, it was crazy. What's up, Eva Knievel? So there's my lollipop story. She may be able to done that, but she didn't. Anyways, where were we? So we're talking about in Ukraine, all the stuff they're doing there. The besieged port of Mariupol, I guess, was cited as one of the main pieces of evidence. On Wednesday, Ukraine said Russian forces hijacked an aid missions headed for the devastated city. Of the escalating conflict was unfolding, with hundreds of civilians killed. Food, water, and medicine. So they stole. I'm not gonna say Snookies. I'm not talking. Nothing happened that night. We were good. I just got drunk and passed out. What's up, Willow? So, Russian President Vladimir Putin has unleashed unrelenting violence that has caused death and destruction across the Ukraine. Well, no shit, Blinken said. He noted that the deadly Russian attacks on apartment buildings, hospitals, schools, and shopping malls, and in Mariupol, I guess that's how you say it, on a maternity ward and theaters said to be sheltering children. He cited the UN strategic statistics of nearly 5,000 civilians were killed in the month-long war. 5,000 civilians. Wow. Supposed to be a war criminal. So he's officially a war criminal now. So let's go arrest his ass. Right? You're telling me that we don't have a SEAL Ranger team or somebody who can sneak in there, grab Putin, and bring him out? Arrest that freaking asshole. Let's get this shit over with. Do you think if we arrested Putin that the war would be over? What do you think? Do you guys think if we arrested him right now, if we took him in and arrested it, the war would be over? Or the next person in line would just keep it on going? I think it would be over. I think it would be over. All these dirty birds in chat. Here we go. So, did you guys hear Madeleine Albright died today? She was the former Secretary of State. The first ever woman, 84 years old. The barrier States as a refugee and eventually became the died on Wednesday of cancer. Oh man, cancer. I think we'd have all this cancel shit. Good luck getting him arrested. You never know. You never know. But do you think if we could take out Putin? What's going on, Wayne? Do you guys think if we could take out Putin, that would just end it all? Or do you think that his number two would just keep on going? Right? Just because we take out one leader doesn't, another gang member steps right up. You take out somebody who's dealing drugs off the street, another drug salesman comes right back up and starts selling drugs. So, yeah, it is. Vladimir Putin in here. We're going to get you, Vladimir. We're going to get you. Then, hey, did you guys have any bad weather over there in Florida or in Oklahoma? Because in New Orleans, the home was flattened by giant twisters. Robbie, I guess that's how you say the name. We're still feeling the effects of Hurricane Ida. 6 spinning tornadoes came. The tornadoes that tore through New Orleans on Tuesday evening seemed to come out of nowhere. She and her boyfriend were watching TV and something outside caught their attention. You had rain, but that's it. You got a tornado watch right now, drunk? Crazy, crazy, crazy. She described the tornado as a black spinning vortex. She said the noise was deafening like a freight train. I just remember saying, "Here it comes, here it comes." In New Orleans, I don't even think they don't have tornado shelters or basements, do they? Because of the water level, they can't have basements in New Orleans. Vladimir Putin is afraid. Yeah, Putin. Biden's definitely afraid of you. But you know what? We're not. Us Americans. Putin, right? But yeah, Biden's afraid of you. But then who isn't Biden afraid of? He's afraid of his own shadow. If he could even remember what a freaking shadow is. Jumping into action, Norris's boyfriend suggested they take shelter in a closet. The bathtub. That decision may have saved both their lives. Moments later, their home was... Holy jeez. Your tornado season starts in May? Well, at least you're lucky, girl. You don't live in a trailer park, so you're all right there. The tub... surround tub and the roof came down in one piece. Well, good thing they have their that tub. Because, you know, now they make tubs out of fiberglass, and that wouldn't hold shit up. Only time I saw a tornado was in Texas. I was in Las Colinas, which is Dallas area, and it was just a little tiny thing. Other than that, you know, you see just... That's all I've ever seen. That's all I've ever seen. It happened so fast. That's what she said. Uh-oh. Snookies, Graw, need your help. So... Little signs his name is Governor Little signs a law allowing families to sue abortion providers despite concerns. What does that mean? Can they sue them if they make a mistake, or can they sue them? Let's say the father wants to sue them for not getting the father's permission before the mother getting an abortion. Your doctor told you not to do any heavy lifting. Well, you don't have to worry about that, Gra. Let's see. Idaho Governor Brad Little on Wednesday signed a controversial bill that would allow families to sue abortion providers. The bill was modeled after a Texas law passed last year that allows the public to sue anyone who performs or facilitates an abortion. Idaho is slightly different. It allows one family to sue abortion providers. So does that mean anybody can sue them? Is AOC acting up? I don't know. Is she acting up? Bring your tweezers. Yeah. If you want to give him a blowjob, bring your tweezers. He's running for re-election this year. Said in the transmittal letter that he's committed to fighting abortions, but he worries the bill is both unconstitutional and creates unintended consequences for adult survivors. So, if you've been raped, I guess it's, you know, I understand you wanted to get an abortion, right? But if it's just because you had sex with somebody and you don't want their baby, no, thank you. That's not how it works. It's not a contraceptive by any means, not by any freaking means. Even at that point, try and find somebody, because there's so many. Think about it this way: you can turn into a bad into a good. You've been raped, and that's tough on you, right? But just think of the fact that there's two people or one person in the world that can't have a baby that would like to have a baby, and you could help facilitate that for them. So I think you should at least try and turn a bad into a good. If you're gonna die if you don't get the abortion, because you can always make another baby. At least I hope so. So I remain committed to protecting the lives of preborn babies and strongly encourage, I like how he says preborn babies, because they're a baby, and strongly encourage the legislature to promptly rectify, he said rectify, with the legislation to ensure the state sufficiently protects the interest of victims of sexual assault, which I understand. I get that. The law amends last year's fetal heartbeat bill, which would make it illegal to perform abortions after many women know they're pregnant. Lawmakers have said that that's typical when a fetal heartbeat is detected, though specialized physicians have argued the heartbeat is more accurately described as electrical activity. Even if it's just electrical activity, it's still doing something, right? To me, that means they're alive. Conception. Now, I'm not a woman. I've never had a baby. But I understand that most women know right away when they're pregnant. Right? There are plenty of couples that want to adopt and they're killing babies doesn't help them. No, it doesn't. So why not turn a bad thing into a positive thing? That's the way I think about it. You're and not pro-choice circa present day, if that makes sense. Can you explain black pill pro-abortion in the 90s compared to now? I was just a kid in the 90s. I was only in my teens, so I don't know much. Last year's bill, the newly passed law, is not subject to a court decision. It will go into effect in 30 days after the governor's signature. Let's see. Rape and incest. I can understand that. Getting an obscene phone call. But acknowledge the challenges in obtaining a police report. I am particularly concerned for those vulnerable women and children who lack the capacity or familial support to report incest. Legislation risks re-traumatizing victims by affording monetary incentives to wrongdoers and family members of rapists. So if you have a baby with another person, or if you got somebody pregnant and they get an abortion and they don't tell you, and you don't sign on the dot, that means you can go and sue that doctor for that abortion. That makes sense. To rapists, though, if you rape somebody, you got no fucking right to decide on what happens with that baby. I think that should be everywhere. This thing is so big that the White House issued a statement on Wednesday calling the law unconstitutional and unacceptable. Oh, geez Louise. In less than 1 month, preborn babies with beating hearts will receive equal protection under the law. Thank you. Thank you, Idaho. Because it wasn't something to be proud of or even talk about. Nowadays, women are proud to get abortions. Right? Okay, that makes more sense. When Kavanaugh was when they're trying to approve Kavanaugh as to be a justice, I was editing Ben's videos, and this one lady sat there and said, "I've had 20 abortions. Big fucking deal." And I'm like, "You're proud of that? 20 abortions? You must just, how talk about a whore." Right? 20 abortions. That's... Why not just wear a fucking condom? Right? For men, I know wearing a condom, it doesn't feel the same, right? But for women, does it still feel the same? I don't know. I'm not a woman. I couldn't tell you. Shortly after he signed the bill, abortion access advocates, including NARAL, Pro-Choice America, and Planned Parenthood, condemned the legislation. Of course Planned Parenthood would, because guess what? They get money from the government to do abortions. What happened with me and that black guy who stole my water bottle in Huntington Beach? What do you mean? We got in a fight and I got my water bottle back. That's what happened. That was a long time ago. That was way long time ago. What made you think of that? What made you think of that? It's all on video. You see me go after the dude and take the water bottle back. I've never seen the guy since. I don't know who he is. I just call him Malcolm X because he had the Malcolm X glasses, you know, and he looked like Malcolm. I don't know if that's racist or not, but you were there? Oh, really? Right on. Yeah, no, we got in a fight, started punching each other. Next thing you know, we were both on the ground, and some people jumped in, and once I got up, he was gone. They said he took off. He took off running. I don't know if he took off running or just took off, but he took off. So I don't know what happened after that. Today, we were in the 70s today, I think, up here. Right? Oh, you didn't see it? Yeah. It was, nothing big. I mean, he broke my glasses, and he cut my face. He tore my shirt. So. But I didn't see him afterwards, so I don't know what he looked like. Who knows? Yeah, I want to see me and Wheels get into it too. You know, whatchamacallit? Only Mr. Bill said he misses seeing Dustin. So I wonder if Dustin in jail or something, or gone, or what the hell happened. Or maybe he just hasn't seen him out lately. I don't know what's up with him. Monday was 78 in Kentucky, and now 50 in Showers. Just wait 15 minutes and it'll change. Yeah. Right? All right, so this U.S. Supreme Court nominee, Jackson. It wouldn't be a fair fight. Why would it be a fair fight? I'll get in my... Oh, he's got an electric chair now. He's got an electric chair. It'll be fire, right? He's got some pretty strong arms. I mean, his arms aren't as big as mine, but... I mean... His arms don't show any muscle tone. It's all right. All right, so this Jackson lady. Oh my gosh, did you see when they started questioning her about when they asked her, okay, what is can you define a woman? And she wouldn't define a woman. Afraid to piss off people that she won't even answer what a woman is, because she's so afraid that she'll... I mean, does anybody know what the definition of a woman is anymore? I can't say it on YouTube because I'll get in trouble, right? I mean, I keep seeing these memes from... He's a smoker? Actually, yeah, but I wear out quickly too. You think if you make abortion illegal, then welfare recipients will definitely go up? Oh, I gotcha, because they're just going to keep... Yeah, but what's the limit of kids that you can have on welfare now? I thought Bill Clinton made it. Wasn't it Bill Clinton that signed into law that you can only have like four kids covered? Something like that. But I mean... By law, we have to take that kid to the hospital. The healthcare is going to take care of him. Anyway, so Republicans on Wednesday pressed their attacks on a range of issues against Ketanji Brown Jackson. I think that's how you say her name. President Joe Biden's nominee to become the first black woman in the U.S. Supreme Court, and she inched closer. To the end of an intense 2 days of questioning, with Democrats coming to her defense. Well, of course they're going to come to her defense. Jackson, who remained even-tempered throughout the marathon question during her Senate Judiciary Committee confirmation hearing, showed impatience over repeated questions posed by Republicans who accused her of being too lenient as a judge in sentencing child pornography offenders. Well, yeah, freaking drunk uncle. That's what I was gonna quote. That's the meme I keep seeing. That's from. I know what movie that's from. Do you guys know what movie that's from? 8 kids can be supported by the welfare black bill. I don't think so. Yeah, Cruz was just like, yeah, the prosecutor suggested 10 years and you gave him 12 months. You gave him 1 year, right? Drunk Uncle got it right away. Pete had to take off 2 months to breastfeed their new kid. Let's see. Josh Hockley again pressed around one child pornography case involving an 18-year-old defendant in which Jackson opposed a 3 months. The Barney Show. I love you. You love me. Senator, what I regret is that during a hearing about my qualifications to be a justice on the Supreme Court, we spent a lot of time focusing on the small subset of my sentences. What's up, Jesse Martinez? Dude, every time I want to call you, it's like during the day, man. Hope you're doing well over there in San Antonio. Hope you're doing well. Really, after 7 years on welfare, when you're getting off the welfare person, the caseworker lectured you for an hour that you were ruining your life. Fuck that person. What's up, Prudent Patriot? What's up, guys? How you doing, my friend? California Assembly District 7. Is that what district you're in up there? I went to the Republican Assembly this weekend. It was a joke. It was a... I went there on Friday. There was like 30, 40 people there. They had like 5 booths. So on Saturday, I didn't go at all. I went on Sunday just so I could meet, Larry Elder, right? And the room was pretty full, but still, that's only like 200, maybe 300 people at the most. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. Yes. You'll be on the ballot? You're running anti-establishment? Nice. Only problem is, what are they going to do? They're going to kick you off again like they did last time? Bunch of bullshit. So if you guys don't know, Jeff was part of it. And he was actually a member. And they kicked him off for something he said. And they said he was being racist. It's not that. They found out he was a Proud Boy. And that's why they wanted to kick him off. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. Just a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, Larry Elder was cool. He took a picture with me. Not if you win this. Well, good. Shit, I wish I was in your district so I could vote for you, man. I wish I was in your district. The California Republican Party, I'm supposed to be a delegate now, I guess. Agnes Gibney asked me to be one of her delegates. And I didn't think I could be a delegate if I don't live in her district, but I guess I can, so we'll find that out. She noticed. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So good luck, man. Man, hopefully you win. Hopefully you win, my friend. If you guys don't remember Prudent Patriot, he's the one. You've seen him all over the place. Well-spoken person. I like to go to school board meetings and call them all cucks. You guys remember that one? Jeffrey. I used to always say Perrine. It's Perrine. I've learned my lesson now. Yeah, you never know, Jeff. You might win. All you know is Antifa in Portland continues to mess with the Gypsy Joker Motorcycle Club. They will all end up dead. I've never heard the Gypsy Joker. So, I'm getting. Are they red and white? Are they close to red and white? Because red and white has a lot of chapters. They're not chapters, but they're associates. Like, who is it that I know out of San Jose? There's a club out of San Jose. They're not the Devil's Horse. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. Call you after Wednesday next week. You'll start date. Yeah, we'll talk. Because in May, I'm going to be driving through that way. Hopefully when I drive through, you'll be in Midland. Because I'm going to be driving closer to Midland than San Antonio. Dude, I was just talking. You haven't laughed this much in a long time, Waymer. What the heck's going on here? Why are all my dogs barking? Panda, get in here. All right, beer guy, talk to you later. All right, so let's see. Let's get back on Jackson. We got Confederate gypsies and outlaws there. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of the motorcycle club. They're out of Hollister too. Let's see if I can look it up. Brownie, calm down. Let's see how long it's going to take for my internet to... Senator, what I regret is that during a hearing about my qualifications to be... Oh, we already said that. Jackson, since last year, has served as a federal appellate judge after 8 years as a federal district judge. She noted that she had sentenced more than 100 people as a judge. Oh, no, 100 people. Hollister, MC Crocia, no. I just remember they... Top hatters, that's it, the top hatters. The top hatters are kind of like red and white. From what I understand, because I used to go hang out at the top hatters bar, and they always came in and hung out with me, and when my dogs had puppies, almost the whole entire club took all the puppies. And they were telling me, like, yeah, we're, you know, that they're part red and white. Sentencing experts have said Jackson's approach to child pornography sentencing was similar to the vast majority of federal judges. Bullshit. If they're all Democrat judges and liberal judges, yeah, right. Lindsey Graham, who questions, told her that every judge who does what you're doing is making it easier for these children to be exploited, which is true. Sorry, Jackson said. Adding that her approach to ensure the most serious of offenders get the longest time. Bullshit, bitch. Dick Durbin, the committee chairman, pushed back on Republican requests for more information on Jackson's child pornography cases, but they wouldn't give it to her. There is an absurdity to this, and it's almost comical. If stupid Cory Booker, who cares about her? There's no sign that the Republican attacks are likely to derail Jackson's confirmation. Well, of course not, because the Democrats have the vote, right? Under questioning her former Harvard Law School classmate, Senator Cruz, Jackson said that if confirmed to lifetime job, she planned not to participate in a major Supreme Court case involving a university because she believes Oh, by the way, Drunk Uncle, they say they're going to ship out my internet satellite dish next week, so we'll be able to go back to normal either next week or the week after. I'm done with this chick. I just hope she doesn't make it, you know. There's so many other more qualified people. There's other qualified black people, black women that are more qualified than she is. So do you guys see what's going on at Disneyland? I guess all their employees walked out today. Disney employees across the U.S. are walking out today, and here's why. They were founded in San Francisco, but they got forced out. Oh, okay. Outlaws are still in Florida. They're everywhere. Russia and the rest of Europe. Let's see. Walt Disney Company employees at corporate locations across the U.S. got up from their desks and headed to the exits Tuesday or yesterday. Chapex, however you say his name, response to the Florida legislation that LGBTQ advocates have dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill. You can't say gay on freaking YouTube. I'll probably get in trouble for saying gay on YouTube right now. Hundreds of protesters marched outside Disney's headquarters in Burbank on Tuesday afternoon, with some toting signs, Disney do better, and others chanting slogans such as say gay. Why do you have to say, who cares? Bill in Florida's about. It was amazing to see everyone out here in support of all our queer employees and their families, said Nora Rogers, their production supervisor at Walt Disney Animation Studios. Throughout the solidarity with the protesters on social. There's only one Disney employee in Florida who walked out. That's it. Chapek drew pointed criticism for saying in a company-wide memo March 7th that the corporation inclusive world. You know what? When you go to fucking, I don't care if you're a lesbian. I don't care what the hell you are. if you do your fucking job and you do it good, employer should care about, right? I'm getting sick and tired of all this woke shit. You know, like I try and tell people, oh my gosh, Trump, not Trump, Uncle, Donald Trump is such an asshole. Look at his mean tweets and he's mean to people. But did he get the fucking job done? Yes, he did. If you own a business that supports your family and you depend on this business, would you want to hire a manager who is a dick, who gets the job fucking done and makes you a lot of money to pay for and support your family so you can live nice? Do you want a fucking a manager who is really super nice and doesn't make you a damn penny? It doesn't make you a damn penny. I'll take the guy who's an asshole, who doesn't know what the fuck to say, right? Hey, Rooster Cogburn, I did not know my stepdad character from a movie. Now I already forgot what movie it was from. I totally my stepdad said that name, and I was like, hey, I got somebody who comes in my chat room named that. Right? I could definitely use some mean tweets and some cheap gas or cheap diesel. Yeah, right? When the employee, like Drunk Gogo says, when the employees walk all over the boss, right? You know how it all started. It all started with, you know, here's how I see the progression. Is that what the movie's called? Here's the progression, folks. In the 50s, kids and put their kids in check. So then when they became hippies in the 60s, they're like, oh man, I'm so high, but I know if my kid does anything wrong, I'm not going to hit my kid. And then they became a little bit lighter, and so then kids were like, well, if you're not going to fucking hit me, I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I want. And then in the 80s, the kids were like, man, my parents were mean. Even though they were nice as hell, my parents were like, man, they were mean. They were mean to me. I'm not going to be that mean to my parents. And they just kept getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And the kids just kept walking over their parents more and more. What did it start in the 80s or 90s? All of a sudden, kids found out they could call CPS on their parents. And the CPS would come out and be like, oh my God, did you spank your kid on the butt? Well, yeah, they started a fire and almost burnt the whole house down. I want them to learn so they don't do it again and don't kill themselves. Yeah, but you shouldn't spank your kid on the butt. We're going to take you to jail. Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, they're still trying to say John Wayne is racist. Because he said Indian. I know he said a couple other racist things. But I mean, come on. It's the Duke. It's John Wayne. You know what he would do? He'd fucking go spit in their face or whoop some ass. But yeah, this LGBTQ stuff. Is that all the news I have? Wow, that's all the news I have. Okay. But yeah, John Wayne. No joke. Some people just don't know how good they have it, to be honest with you folks. Right? You know, I went to Catholic school, and you think the nuns and them are mean? Fuck that. My mom would beat my fucking ass if I did anything wrong. If I wore a hat inside but I mean, if I walked into my mom's house wearing a hat, she would be fucking pissed. Right? Everyone after Don Rickles. Oh my gosh, Don Rickles, yeah. Can you imagine if I'm surprised the liberals haven't said anything about the honeymooners yet. Or not the honeymooners wasn't that bad. I'm thinking of oh my gosh, Wheezy. What the heck is All in the Family? What the hell right? But could you imagine if liberals watched All in the Family? Holy shit. You know, we should have all in. We should go and play. Next time Antifa's around, we should play All in the Family and let them watch it. You're on his radar. I said, I don't give a fuck if I'm on his radar or not. Yeah, shut up, meathead. Oh my god. And he's the biggest fucking liberal of them all. What's his name? What's meathead's name? Fucking. What is his name? Robert something? Let's look at the cast real quick. Rob Reiner. Isn't it Rob Reiner? Is it Rob Reiner? I think it's Rob Reiner, isn't it? Yeah, Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner is the biggest. He's. Oh my gosh, that dude. That dude's the biggest liberal around. You know? You need to cut that dude down. How did a guy like that get Suzanne Summers? That's all I'm saying. Suzanne Summers was... Was that her name? Was that Suzanne Summers? Or no, wait, that wasn't Suzanne Summers. What was her name? What the heck was her name? Trying to see, what was her name? Was it... No. Sally Struthers, that's it. Sally Struthers. I don't have anything else to drink. I have to drink every so often. Like water normally, but it's only salted caramel Crown Royal. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I was out in the sun all day today working. And tomorrow I gotta, so tomorrow they're gonna work on my truck all day, so. What the fuck are these? Panda! Stop barking at Papa. I think Donnie's stuck. If he's barking like that, he's stuck. Just craw. Oh my gosh. How would you know? How would you know? Alright guys, well that's all the news I have for tonight. We're going to do another short one. Hopefully pretty soon we'll have my internet back up. They said they're shipping it next week sometime, so. But anyways, head over to Discord. I'm gonna go to Discord right now, and we'll see you over there, guys. Talk to you later. Me and Drunk will be there, and hopefully Graw. I know Snookies will show up and probably Digga. So see you guys there.